Festmeyer Field here on the campus of Union University. Game 3 of the series between Union and Mississippi College. The rubber game of the 3-game series. Union won last night 4-0. And the first game of the doubleheader today was all Mississippi College 11-1, including 4 home runs in that game, 2 from McCall Lee, the catcher. Leading off for Mississippi College here in the 3rd game of this series. Center fielder Alexis Laughlin. She's led off all 3 games. Mississippi College enters this game 27-7, 15-5 in the Go South Conference. They're ranked number 19 in the country. Union enters this game 22-15, 12-6 in the conference. Mississippi College is in 5th place. Union is in 6th place in the GSC standings right now. Top 8 teams make the conference tournament in Oxford, Alabama. A lot of softball to be played between now and then, though. Strike call on a 3-1 count to the MC center fielder Laughlin. That one out of the zone. In all 3 games of this 3-game series, Laughlin has led off the game with the walk. Fortunately for Union, she's not scored any of those times. It brings up Brooke Fagan.
Batting now number 9, Brooke Fagan.
She bunts, fielded by the pitcher, Riley Vaughn, over to the second baseman who's covering first for the 1-4 sacrifice. That is successful. Laughlin moves over to second base. That brings up McCall Lee.
Batting now number 20.
Union had a hard time. Last night she was the only person to get a hit off Riley Vaughn, and Riley Vaughn's complete game 1 hitter, 9 strikeouts in the 4-0 win for Union in game 1 last night. First pitch swinging. McCall pops this one up, foul, and they miscommunication. Third baseman Alarcon and pitcher Riley Vaughn both standing there. And then they both look at each other, and the ball falls in foul territory. That's going to hurt. I hope that doesn't come back to hurt the Lady Bulldogs. McCall Lee was retired, something they haven't been able to do much this series, especially today. She gets a second chance here with 1 out and a runner on second base. Ball hit to the third baseman, Alarcon. She'll scoop it, throw to first. Runner will head to third and be safe there. Now she'll go home on a wild throw by the first baseman, Grace White. And the first run of the game goes to Mississippi College on an error by the first baseman, Grace White. So that'll go down as a ground out 5-3 for McCall. The runner moves to third. It's no RBI on the situation as the wild throw allowed the runner to go from third home. 2 outs, nobody on base. And the batter is Jenna Ergel, so not a good start for the Lady Bulldogs. That one popped up to the first baseman. Grabbed by Grace White, and that'll end the inning, but 1 run scores. It's an unearned run. As Alexis Laughlin scores on a wild throw on an error. It's 1-0 Mississippi College. Union coming to bat, bottom of the first.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports, including Union University, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Welcome back to Festmeyer Field, bottom of the first. Union already down 1-0 on an unearned run scored in the top of the first by Mississippi College. Macy Neal will lead things off. First pitch swinging, ground ball to the second baseman. That'll be the out. First out of the inning for Union. Brings up Adelia Alarcon. top half of the first. Union had a miscommunication on a foul pop-up. That didn't end up hurting anything, but the next play, a ground out. A runner advancing to third, a wild throw allowed her to score. That's how MC got their first run. The pitcher is Avery Barnett for Mississippi College. She's the girl that came in relief last night, pitched the last 4 in the third inning, only allowed 1 hit, no runs against Union. Union had already done the damage, though, won that game 4-0. 6-4 on the season is Barnett, 5.10 ERA. She's making her 19th appearance, her 15th start of the year. She's given up 90 hits, 59 runs, 51 earned. 8 walks, 57 strikeouts, and an amazing catch up against the center field wall as Alarcon gave that one a ride. And the center fielder, Alexis Laughlin, catches that one as she bangs up against the center field wall. And the outfield defense has been amazing in this series. There's another example of a center fielder from Mississippi College making that play. Robbed Alarcon of extra bases on that one. Brings up Grace White. Grace White pinch hit in the first game today. First pitch swinging popped up. She takes the first pitch here. This is her first start of the series. Did not appear last night. Grace White on the year, 312 hitter, 24 hits, 5 doubles, 4 triples, 1 homer, 13 RBI. We're talking about strikeout to ball ratio. How about this? Strikeout to walk ratio, rather. 57 strikeouts, 8 walks for Avery Barnett, the pitcher here, making her second appearance of the series. So she's going to throw a lot of strikes. Will Union be able to put some hits together, score enough runs to take this series? It's 1 game apiece right now. This one will be the rubber game. Two balls and a strike to count. Pitch is outside, 3-1 to Grace White. Ground ball there is going to be off the pitcher's glove to the shortstop. And that'll go down as a 1-6-3 ground out, as it was deflected off the pitcher's glove in a 3-up, 3-down inning for Burnett. She shuts down Union. Going to the top of the second, it's 1-0 Mississippi College.
Are you looking to build a career? Build a career with West Tennessee's own H&M Company. H&M is a leading coast-to-coast industrial design and construction firm for Fortune 500 companies. Founded in Milan in 1957 and headquartered in Jackson, H&M is actively hiring in all areas of construction and engineering. Visit us at hmcompany.com to start building your career today.
We'll go back to Fessmeyer Field here on the campus of Union University. Didn't get a chance to talk about Riley Vaughn in that first inning. She got the complete game 1 hitter last night, shutout. 9 strikeouts in the 4-0 victory for Union over Mississippi College last night in game 1 of this series. She'll get to start here in game 3. Riley Vaughn, 11-5 on the season, making her 20th appearance of the year, her 17th start. She's got a 2.59 ERA, 102 2/3 innings pitched. She's given up 66 hits, 55 runs, 38 earned, 86 walks, 119 strikeouts on the year. No balls and a strike. Excuse me, 1 ball and no strikes. Pitches in the dirt, 2 balls and no strikes. 3-0 rather. 3 balls and no strikes. Batters Jordan Moore. She had a solo home run in game 1 today. 1 for 2. That RBI and run scored on that solo home run. She also had a walk. She was 0 for 3 last night. Right side, 3-1 the count. Swinging a chopper foul down the third baseline. Full count now to Jordan Moore from Riley Vaughn, a freshman. All 3 pitchers so far Actually, 3 of the 4 pitchers so far in this weekend have been freshmen. Kira Finkley, the only non-freshman pitcher for Union that pitched. She came in relief, the 3rd pitcher of Game 1 today. 11-1 victory there by Mississippi College to even the series. Foul ball at the plate there. 3-2 the count. Still to Jordan Moore. A back-and-forth baseball game over here behind us. Teams keep swapping the lead back and forth. They go. And now I believe Mississippi College is taking the lead. There's a called strike 3 there. First strikeout of the game for Riley Vaughn. Goes a looking. She gets Jordan Moore. Next batter will be Jordan LaFosse.
Batting now number 6, Jordan LaFosse.
LaFosse, the right-hander. That one hammered out to left field, and that's going to be a homer. LaFosse, solo home run, the 5th home run of the day for Mississippi College. Her first. That was a no-doubter to left center field. That ball was hammered by LaFosse. It's her 5th home run of the year, RBI number 25 on the season.
Batting now number 13, Shelby Sanders.
This Mississippi College team has doubled their home run production from a year ago. They're approaching 60 home runs now for the season. 5 today already in this doubleheader. 4 in the first game, 1 already here in game 2. It's 2-0 Mississippi College leading. Batter will be Shelby Samples, the right fielder. 2 for 2 in game 1, 2 runs scored. This doubleheader today, they check her swing, say she did not go, so it's 1-2 the count to the left-hander. It's just outside, 2-2 the count. It's 2 runs on 1 hit, 1 error for Union on the scoreboard. Ball in the dirt, 3-2 the count. Foul ball there at the plate, stays full, 3-2. Just missed on the inside half, or inside corner, and a walk to Samples. Back-to-back race runners. A home run and now a walk after getting the first batter to strike out. Brings up Cameron Eaton.
Now number 11, Cameron Eaton.
Cameron Eaton 2 for 2 with 2 RBI and a run scored in that first game. She had a home run. In that first game. They're going to throw behind the runner. It's going to be a close play, but back in safely is Samples. She scampered off the base almost too far, and Marler nearly threw her out. Ball and no strikes to count to Eaton. She sends this one out to left field. It's deep. Back to the fence is Sipes, and it's going to be gone. Eaton with her second home run of the day. A 2-run shot. Her second home run of the ball game. Both of them the two RBI variety, and it's now 4-0 in favor of Mississippi College. Coach Sterner will come out and have a chat with her freshman pitcher Vaughn. Kind of settle her down a little bit. This third inning has exploded open. 3 runs now for Mississippi College. 2 home runs in this inning, a solo shot and a 2-run shot. The 6th home run of the day. And for Eaton, home run number 12. She now takes a commanding 2 home run lead over 2 other players. They have 3 players in double figures in home runs. 56 and 57 now home runs on the year for Mississippi College as a team. Back to, this is J.C. Deal, the left fielder, 9-hole hitter. She bats with nobody on base and 1 out. Number 19, Mississippi College Lady Choctaws are flexing their muscle today here at Fetzmeyer Field. Pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0. Another one high. 3 balls rather, and a strike the count to J.C. Deal. She has made some great catches out in left field for Mississippi College. Pitch called a strike, full count now. Diving plays to her right. She's gone to the gap over in left center and made catches, and also charging in. Ended the game 1 with a diving catch just outside the infield grass or infield dirt. Diving inside. That foul ball down the left field line keeps the count full, 3-2. Wind still blowing here, left to right, blowing across the field. So those last 2 home runs, no doubters. Didn't care which way the wind was blowing on those. Swing and a miss and a strikeout. Second strikeout of the inning. Now there are 2 outs. 3 runs between those strikeouts, 2 home runs and a walk. Back to the top of the order, Alexis Laughlin is standing in. She walked and scored to lead off the ball game. Or walked to lead off the ball game, and later came around to score on a wild throw by the Union first baseman. After a ground ball moved her over to third. First baseman tried to throw behind the runner and threw it away. Allowed her to come in to score the game's first run. Ollie Vaughn to the plate. It's a ground ball to the second baseman. It's a slow chopper. They'll have to hurry, and they do. Vaughn flips it over to first. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning, but 3 more runs come across. It's now 4-1 Mississippi College here. Union coming to bat, bottom of the 2nd.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at 3-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at 3-Way.
Bottom of the 2nd we go. 4-0 in favor of the Choctaws here. Mississippi College leading Union. Union won the first game of the series. Choctaws dominated game 2 in a 11-1 victory, 5 innings, and now have off to a great start here. Scored 1 run in the first, 3 in the second, now lead 4-0. Union coming to bat in the bottom of the 2nd. It'll be Fallon Groves. Fallon Groves 2 for 3 with an RBI in that first game today. 2 hits last night. This one a cue ball out to second base, and they'll get her with the ground out. First pitch swinging. That ball off the end of the bat, just kind of spinning out there toward the second baseman. And it brings up the catcher, Courtney Marler. She had a hit in the first game today. Had an RBI last night on a sacrifice fly. Courtney Marler from Olive Branch, Mississippi. She's a freshman. Nice job behind the plate for the Lady Bulldogs. Takes the ball. The Union is so far 2-2 in this week. Their 2 wins have come both over ranked teams. They knocked off, they split at number 20 Harding back on Tuesday. And so far, they've split in this series with Mississippi College, who's ranked number 19 in the country. This will be the rubber match of the series of Mississippi College, and you could call it the rubber game of the week for Union. And they rally in this one and take the series. Marler, 1-1 count. That one hits her. Off-speed pitch, looks like, kind of floated in there low and got her in the leg. So a hit by pitch will send Marler down to first base. Brings up Mackenzie David, the right-hander. 1 for 2 in the first game today. Did not get a hit last night. Playing right field all 3 games in this series for Union. Scott, Louisiana. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Pitch inside. Called strike 1. 1-1 in the count to David. 1 out, runner on first for David. Inside, 2-1. Still completely cloudy here at Fessmeyer Field. There was a slight mist early in game 1. Nothing to speak of precipitation-wise. No sun today so far peeking through the clouds. It's been all clouds. The wind has been pretty constant at about 7 to 8 miles an hour, blowing left to right across the field. Pitch 2-2 now, the count to David. Waiting on that one. Ground ball to the shortstop. She's going to boot it. That'll be an E6. As David reaches on the air, that ball, a slow off-speed pitch, and she waited back on it as long as she could. All she could get was a ground ball to the shortstop, but it worked out as the shortstop booted the ball. That moves Marler over to second base. And it brings up the left fielder, Haley Sipes. Haley Sipes making her first appearance in this series. Getting the start in game 3 here in left field. Fouls off the first pitch she sees. Haley Sipes, a .261 hitter on the year. She's 12 out of 46 limited time. She's her 17th start, but her 24th appearance on the year. All of those in the outfield. She's got a couple of doubles. She does have 1 home run. 17, make that 4 RBIs. Sipes, a little right-hander from New Bern, Tennessee. She's a junior from Dyer County High School, transferred in from Dyersburg State Community College. Takes the ball. It's 1-1 the count. On the baseball side, Mississippi College holds an 11-8 lead going into the top of the 9th inning. Game 1 of that doubleheader over there. That game's been back and forth all afternoon long. That ball hit out to the second baseman. They'll throw to first and get the batter. She thought about 2, but did not throw to second. She'll get the easy out there at first, and with a 4-run lead, that's probably the wise thing to do. Get the sure out, not try to force anything. Runners do move up to second and third for Union, but there are 2 outs. And the batter will be Briley Carneal, the left-handed second baseman for Union. She bats lefty rather, throws righty. Did not have an official at bat in that first game. A couple of sacrifices. She was pinch hit for there late in the game. Strike to her. She has great speed. She can beat something out on the infield if she can get it. Chance to drive in a couple runs, chip away at this 4-0 deficit. Still early, bottom of the second we play. Carneal can find something in the outfield there. A couple runs, can score. Takes that one outside. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. Bradley Carneal, a junior from Edina, Tennessee. South Gibson High School. Transfer from the University of Tennessee Martin as well. That ball chopped over to the shortstop. Shortstop will take it, throw to first, and barely beat the runner, but does get Bradley Carneal by a step. So just she had some speed there. Shortstop had to hurry, and she did. Great throw. And Union will end the inning there, not scoring, leaving 2 runners stranded. Going to the top of the third, it's 4-0 Mississippi College.
Mention BallGame Blitz Sports Network and receive a free gift.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way? Peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
Top of the third we go here at Festmeyer Field. Mississippi College leading 4-0 here in game number 3 of the series. Second game of the doubleheader today. Trying to take this series. Union won the first game. Mississippi College took game 2. And they lead here in game 3, 4-0. The Choctaws coming to bat here in the top of the third. It'll be Brooke Fagan. Should have sacrificed bunt back in the first. Officially no at bat so far in this ball game. Fagan was 0 for 3 in the first game today. Looking for her first hit of the series. She has 10 home runs on the year. She's about the only one that's been quiet today for this Choctaw team, but she's due to bust out. She's got 10 home runs on the season. That's 2 in the order and leading off here in the third. 2 balls and no strikes to count. To the junior from Killen, Mississippi. Kiln, Mississippi. Homer Brett Favre. All in the dirt, 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk. Fagan is on to lead off the third inning with the base on balls.
Batting now, number 20.
Third walk of the game for Vaughn. She's walked 1 batter in each of the 3 innings so far, including twice walking the leadoff hitter. So far, everybody that's walked in this game for Mississippi College, 2, have scored. We'll see if the third one will score here in the third or not. McCall Lee, the batter. She grounded out to the third baseman her first time up. She hit 2 home runs in game number 1 today. She had the only hit for Mississippi College in the Union win last night. Vaughn to the plate. Another ground ball to third base. They'll go to second for 1, and that's it. Ooh, a high throw, and Bradley Carneal snagged that one out of the air and got her foot down to get the force out. So that'll go down as a 5-4 fielder's choice. Lee will reach first. Fagan out on the play, 5-4. Good job by Bradley Carneal. That ball was headed to the fence in right field had she not snagged that one out of the air. That was a little bit high, but she was able to catch it and keep her foot on the bag, get the out. Pitch is called a strike to the cleanup hitter for Mississippi College, Jenna Ergel. Ball 1. He was accounted 1-1. Ergel 0 for 3 in game 1. She had a strikeout. Sends that one out to left field. It's going to be foul. Will it stay in play? It will not. Bounce off the wall fence out there by the tarp. Haley Sipes gave it a chase. Ran out of real estate. A ball and 2 strikes to count to Ergel. Riley Vaughn was going to ask for her sunglasses from the dugout. She puts her sunglasses on. Pitch to the plate, high, 2-2 the count. Another one high, 3-2 the count. And last home game here for baseball or softball for a while. It's April the 8th. They won't play at home again until a week from Tuesday, April the 18th. The baseball team will be home versus Lane. Softball team will be home versus softball team will be home versus Lane in a single game. The baseball team will be playing Harding, I believe. They'll hit the road next week in conference play at Lee University. So Ergel gets the walk, second walk of the inning. Now pop up, first pitch swinging is Jordan Moore, who struck out looking the first time up. Pops out to the center fielder. That'll be the second out of the inning. And it brings up Jordan LaFosse.
Now number 6, Jordan LaFosse.
Jordan LaFosse. That's with 2 outs and 2 ons here in the third for Mississippi College. MC hit 4 home runs in the first game of the doubleheader today. Already has 2 home runs in this game, both of them coming in the second inning. A 2-run shot from LaFosse. Take that back, a solo shot from LaFosse to left field, and a 2-run shot from Eaton. So a dangerous hitter here, LaFosse, with 2 runners on and 2 outs. It's already proven she can do some damage with the bat. Takes ball 2 high, 2-1 the count. Mississippi College team has upped their home run total today to 57 home runs. Three balls and a strike to count to LaFosse. Pitch to the plate. Heads up ball, line drive. Caught by the center fielder. That ball almost hit Riley Vaughn in the head in the pitcher's circle, but it just kept rising in a screaming liner out to center field. That ball was hammered, but it'll go down as a line out to the center fielder. That'll end the inning. After a hard hit ball, nobody scores. It's still 4-0 Mississippi College. Union coming to bat here in the bottom of the third.
Are you looking for a Christian college or are starting the college search process? I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
First pitch swinging, foul ball. Morgan Jennings, the number 9-hole hitter for Union, batting first here in the bottom of the third. Union trying to chip away at this deficit. grand slam over on the baseball side by Mississippi College. It's now 16-8 over there as Mississippi College is pulled away. Union won the game last night. Mississippi College trying to even the series here. Doubleheader second game will be starting over there pretty soon. We're about 30 minutes after this first game is over. Softball already into game number 3, rubber game of the series. Union won the first one, MC won the second one. Union trying to chip back into this one, down 4-0 here in game 2 of this doubleheader. Jennings trying a little slap bunt on the third base line, but it goes foul. 0-2 the count to the Union center fielder. Sends that one out to left field. His first hit of the ball game for Union. The 9th batter to come to the plate, and Union has their first hit of the night. A line drive single by Jennings to left field. See if this will spark the offense for Union. Back to the top of the order, and Union's leading hitter, Macy Neal, .455 hitter, 61 hits, 11 doubles, 4 triples, 10 homers, 38 RBIs. She bats on the left side as well. She'll stand in with nobody out and a runner on first. We'll see what she does here. Will she get the green light, or will she be sacrificing here? Infielders on the corners are in front of the bags. Shortstop and second base are way back at the grass. First pitch is a strike. She's taken all the way. The second baseman is actually on the grass. Shortstop back near the edge of the grass. Left-handed hitting Macy Neal up. She's a hard hitter. First baseman just inside the bag. Runner does go. Throw is up, and she is safe as the throw was high. If that throw was low, she's out by a step, but that throw was high, and a stolen base there by Jennings. Jennings is the Union leader in stolen bases. She's now 15 of 15 in that category. To lead Union in that category. A ball and 2 strikes to count now to Macy Neal. They sit here, would almost certainly score a run with Jennings' speed out there at second. Outfielders playing normal depth. Macy slaps one to left field. We'll see if that'll score or not. Jennings will run. She'll round the second. She will score. As Union gets on the board with a base hit from Macy Neal to left. I didn't know if that ball, hard hit as it was to left field, if they would send Jennings or not, but they did. And she scores without a throw home. Her speed got her that run there. Union gets his first run of the ball game.
Batting now number 17, Dalia Alarcon.
Dalia Alarcon, the batter. She flew out to center field her first time up. A deep fly ball that sent the center fielder crashing against the center field fence as she made the catch. Now it was Laughlin that made that great catch there back in the first. First pitch is a strike. 1 run in already. Runner at first. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Union batting down by 4. Alarcon sends this one high into left field. It's going to be shallow left as the left fielder comes in and makes the catch. Big fly there. That ball was way up in the air. That'll be the first out of the inning for Union. Grace White will be the batter. She bats on the left side, grounded into a 1-6-3 ground out, a ball that deflected off the pitcher's glove back in the first, picked up by the shortstop, over to first for the out. Grace White making her first start of the series. She came in as a pinch hitter in game 1 of this today. Did not play at all last night. Strike call. She has 5 doubles, 4 triples, a home run, 13 RBI on the season. The senior first baseman for Union. New Johnsonville, Tennessee. Close one, but just outside. Ball number 2. 2-1 the count. Shot out to the shortstop. Got one at second. They throw for the double play, but they don't get it. So that'll go as a fielder's choice. For Grace White, fielder's choice to the shortstop. Mason Neal is retired 6-4 on the force out there for the second out. It brings up Fallon Groves, a designated player for Union. 2 hits in each of the first 2 games of this series for Fallon Groves. She grounded out to the second baseman in her only at bat here in game number 3. She bats with 2 outs and a runner on first. 1 run already in for Union. Scores 4-1. The ball back up the middle off the leg of the pitcher. Averitt gets it but then throws it away. That'll be a base hit for Fallon Groves. But then we'll have to give an error on the pitcher as that throw over the first baseman's head allowed the runner to move to third. So a base hit and an error on that play. Fallon Groves with her first hit of the game. She's now had a hit in all 3 games. That brings up Courtney Marler, the catcher. She's got a chance to cut into this deficit now. 4-1 Union trails with runners on the corners with 2 outs. A big 2-out hit here would cut this deficit in half. Union started the inning down 4-0. Now it's 4-1 with a runner on third base. RBI opportunity here for Marler. Also a runner on first. That big run there at third base right now, like we said, would cut that deficit in half here in this bottom half of the inning. Marler, a ball and no strikes to count to the catcher. Swinging a line drive foul down the left field line. Marler pops it up, shallow center field. Center fielder coming in, shortstop going out. Shortstop actually makes a catch there. That'll end the inning. Union does strand 2 runners, including a runner at third base, but they do get 1 run in the inning. It's 4-1. Mississippi College batting now on top of the 4th, leading by 3.
Are you looking to build a career? Build a career with West Tennessee's own H&M Company. H&M is a leading coast-to-coast industrial design and construction firm for Fortune 500 companies. Founded in Milan in 1957 and headquartered in Jackson, H&M is actively hiring in all areas of construction and engineering. Visit us at hmcompany.com to start building your career today.
Top of the 4th we go. 4-1 Mississippi College leading Union softball. Series tied 1 game apiece. MC in position to take 2 out of 3. MC ranked number 19 in the country. 27-7 on the season. Currently they are 5th in the GSC standings at 15-5. Union is 6th in the GSC standings at 12-6. First pitch by Riley Vaughn is in there for a strike. Shelby Samples, the right fielder, walked and scored back in the second. She scored on a 2-run homer by Eden in that second inning. Ball, evens the count at 1-1. Two and 1 the count. Baseball side, Mississippi College just knocked off Union 17-8. Union, the game was back and forth early. Union was in the lead, but 4 runs in the 8th and 6 runs in the 9th by Mississippi College, and they blow that one open. Rally to come from behind. So Union wins last night. Mississippi College wins the first game today on the baseball side. So that series now tied at a game apiece, just like softball is. Right now, softball is in the 4th inning of game number 3. The leadoff hitter, Shelby Samples, will walk. And for the 3rd time in 4 innings, Riley Vaughn walks the leadoff hitter. Leadoff hitter walked, lead off the game in the 1st, and came around to score. Leadoff hitter in the 2nd inning was struck out. Leadoff hitter in the 3rd inning walked and was forced out on a fielder's choice, and now leadoff walk here in the 4th. Flirting with disaster. Runner goes. First pitch throw down. Not near in time. An easy stolen base there for Samples. Batter is Cameron Eaton. She had a homer in game 1. She had a homer here in game 2. A 2-run shot back in the 2nd. Game number 1 today, she was 2 for 2 with a home run and 2 RBI. She's got 12 home runs on the season now to lead the Mississippi College team. She's been batting in the 8-hole this series. Like I said, they got 3 players that are hitting double figures in home runs. The 2-hole hitter, the cleanup hitter, and the 8-hole hitter. It's been the same lineup all the way through for Mississippi College. 57 team home runs now for the Choctaw team on the season. 2 balls and a strike to count to Eaton. Pops this one up. It's going to get out of play over the Union dugout on the 3rd base side. It'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner on second. Nobody out here in the 4th. Mississippi College leading 4-1. 4 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors for Mississippi College. The only 2 hits in the game for Mississippi College have been home runs today. They've taken advantage of 1 Union error to get a run. And 4 walks. That one popped up center field, carrying back to the fence. Will it stay in the yard? Back against the fence, it will not. Back to back at bats with home runs for Eaton. That's her 3rd home run of the series, her 2nd home run of the game. Another 2-run shot. She's got 3 2-run homers in this ball game, or in this series, does Eaton. 2 of them in this ball game. It is 6-1 now, Mississippi College. 3 hits in the game, all 3 of them home runs. 2 of them from Cameron Eaton. Now the batter will be J.C. Deal. She struck out her first time up back in the 2nd. She bats here with nobody out, nobody on. 2 runs already in for Mississippi College. So Union got a tally in the bottom of the 3rd, but could not hold it. They've already given up 2 here in the 4th. Nobody on, nobody out. J.C. Deal, the batter. First pitch is a ball. Popped it up on the infield. Alarcon at 3rd calls for it. She has it. First out of the inning on that pop-up there by Deal. Back to the top of the order we go. Alexis Laughlin, the batter, center fielder. She's 0 for 1 on the day. Had a walk and a run scored in the 1st. Grounded out to the second baseman in the 2nd inning. Bats here with nobody on and 1 out. 2 runners are already across for the Choctaws here in the 4th. Ball is outside. The Choctaws have not had a hit here in game number 2. That is not a home run. 3 hits, 6 runs. There are 3 hits, all homers, 2 of them by Eaton. Check swing. Did she go? That didn't matter to call it a strike, so the appeal is not necessary. A ball and a strike to count. Pitch is high, 2-1 the count. Called strike there. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Another ball outside the zone. The crowd wanted that one. 3 balls and 2 strikes to count to Laughlin. Stay alive swing there. She punches it over the Union dugout. Count stays full. Ball high. Second walk of the game for Laughlin. Sixth walk of the afternoon for Riley Vaughn. It brings up Brooke Fagan. A sacrifice and a walk, so no official at bats in this ball game. Fagan has 10 home runs on the season, as we've mentioned a couple times. It's been held in check so far in this series. 0 for 3 in game 1 with a run scored. And 0 for 3 last night. But as we've said before, she's got power and she's due. 2-0 the count to the 2-hole hitter. Runner goes. Pitch is called a strike. Runner gets a stolen base on that throw. Throw is a bit high. Now runner in scoring position for the Choctaws here with 1 out in the 4th. 2 balls and a strike to count to Fagan. Pops this one up to center field. Straightaway center. The catch is made by Jennings. The runner fakes to go to third, draws the throw, and an excellent throw by Jennings from deep center field all the way to third base. Runner would have been out probably if she would have went. She went about 3 steps and stopped and turned around and came back. So fly out by Fagan. 2 outs now in the inning. It brings up McCall Lee. She had the only hit for the Choctaws last night in the series opener. She had 2 hits in the first game today. 2 for 3 with 5 RBI, a 2-run homer and a 3-run homer. She's their 3-hole hitter, and she really flexed her muscles there in game 1. A couple of home runs, 5 RBI there. Bats here with 2 outs and a runner on second. Her team already up 6-1 here in game number 2 of this doubleheader today. Ball and a strike to count to the right-handed catcher. So far today, a ground out. She reached on a fielder's choice, so 0 for 2 for the junior catcher. That went outside, 2-1 the count. She's from Brandon, Mississippi, which is a suburb of Jackson, Mississippi down there. Clinton, Mississippi, the home of Mississippi College, is also a suburb there of Jackson. Clinton on the southwest side of Jackson. Brandon on the east side of Jackson. Pitch is high, ball 3, full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes the count to McCall Lee. 2 outs here in the inning. Runner on second. Pitch is high, ball 4. The 7th walk of the ball game for Riley Vaughn. So 2 aboard with 2 outs, and the cleanup hitter Jenna Ergel will be the batter. 0 for 1 on the day, or in this game rather. Pop up in the first, and she walked her last time up. 0 for 3 in the first game. 0 for 3 last night as well. So her last time up, she walked. That was the first time she had reached base. She did have a couple of sacrifices in this series. She'll be swinging away here. 2 outs with a 5-run lead, rather. 2 outs and 2 on. She'll be given the green light here in this at-bat. She has 10 home runs on the season also. 32 RBI. It's power hitting cleanup hitter. So no doubt the green light here. She's got a 1-0 count. Nearly hit her. Get out of the way of that one. 2-0. It counts in her favor. With 2 runners aboard and 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. Called strike, 2-1. 2 runs have already scored here in the 4th for the Choctaws. They now lead 6-1 on 3 hits. All 3 of those hits, home runs. Union's committed an error, and it was a costly one, allowing 1 run to score. The first run of the game, in fact, in the 1st inning was an unearned run. Unearned run. Say that 3 times fast. And all the rest of them since via the home run. Swinging a foul tip there. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Ball, called strike, actually. Outside corner. Called strike 3. That'll end the inning. So Ergo goes down. Looking. That'll end the inning with 2 more runs scored. 6-1 in favor of Mississippi College. Union coming to bat in the bottom of the 4th.
Mention BallGame Blitz Sports Network and receive a free gift.
Bottom of the 4th we go. 6-1 Mississippi College leading. 6 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors for the Choctaws. 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error for Union. Choctaws scored a run in the 1st. It was unearned. 3 in the 2nd on 2 home runs, a solo shot and a 2-run shot, and then 2 more in the 4th, another 2-run homer. Union got a run in the bottom of the 3rd. That's been the scoring here. Mackenzie David will lead things off for Union here in the bottom of the 4th. She reached on an error back in the 2nd inning and was stranded. Back out for her 4th inning of work is the starter Avery Burnett. You count the 4 1/3 innings. Last night she threw in relief. She's been lights out against the Lady Bulldogs in her time in the circle here in this series. Ball and a strike to count. Pops this one up. First baseman calls for it, straddling the line, actually almost standing on the bag. It'll be a fair ball, so that'll be a pop up to the first baseman. That brings up the left fielder for Union, Haley Sipes. From New Bern, Tennessee, graduated from Dyer County High School, transferred from Dyersburg State Community College. She's a junior. Hard hit ball to the third baseman, scooped up and across the diamond, a quick 1 pitch. Now they're 2 outs. As Sipes was first pitch swinging on that one. 2 quick outs here in the 4th for Burnett. Second baseman Briley Carneal will come up. First of 3 left-handed hitters here in this lineup. 8, 9, and 1, all lefties for Union. Carneal grounded out 6-3 to end the 2nd. Now she bats here in the 4th. Trying to get on base, get something started for this Union offense. First pitch she sees, ball 1. She's got good speed, so Anything on the ground, she's got a shot. Called strike. 1-1 the count. The baseball between games over on their doubleheader today. Mississippi College won the first one. Union won the game last night, so that series knotted at 1. Rubber game set to start here in about 20 minutes. Right behind us on the baseball side of the Festmeyer Field complex here. 1-1 pitch, and they're called strike number 2. That outreached the air. That caught the outside corner. 1-2 the count with 2 outs here. Nobody on in the bottom of the 4th for Briley Carneal. She's from Medina, Tennessee, a junior. Way back in the box. Slaps that one to third base. Another chance for the third baseman. This one in the dirt, but a nice scoop by Ergel over at first, and that'll retire the side. So a P3, a 5-3, and a 6-3, and Union goes 3 up, 3 down. Here in the bottom of the 4th. We go to the 5th. It's 6-1 in favor of Mississippi College.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way? Peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
Are you looking to build a career? Build a career with West Tennessee's own H&M Company. H&M is a leading coast-to-coast industrial design and construction firm for Fortune 500 companies. Founded in Milan in 1957 and headquartered in Jackson, H&M is actively hiring in all areas of construction and engineering. Visit us at hmcompany.com to start building your career today.
Got a pitching change for the Lady Bulldogs. Addison Abel. She was a starter in game number 1. She'll come in and pitch. Book is closed on Riley Vaughn. She tossed 4 innings, 86 pitches, 3 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 7 walks, and 3 strikeouts. All 3 hits she gave up were home runs. 2 2-run shots and a solo shot. Union also gave up an unearned run in the first. Again, Abel making her 2nd appearance this weekend. Addison, her 12th appearance of the season. She started 8 times, so this is only her 4th appearance in relief. A 4.22 ERA, 58 innings tossed on the year. 42 runs, 35 earned. 30 strikeouts and 19 walks on the season for the freshman. First pitch, swinging, and a chopper over the third baseman's head. That ball bounced right to her and then kangaroo hopped right over Alarcon there at third base. That'll go as a base hit for Moore. First pitch swinging, and the leadoff hitter is aboard against Abel. Alarcon kind of smiling there. Not much you can do about that. That ball coming right at you and then takes a hop right over your head on that high chopper. LaFosse squares to bunt, pulls back, takes ball 1. LaFosse 1 for 2 on the day, a solo home run back in the 2nd. The 2nd run of the game for the Choctaws. She also lined out to center field on a laser her last time up in the 3rd. So she's hit the ball well her both times up today. Ball number 2 to the shortstop for the Choctaws. It was 0 for 3 the first game today, 0 for 1 last night with a couple of walks. Squares to bunt, and it squirts foul. Good job by the catcher. That ball was spinning right there on the baseline for a while, and then finally rolled foul. Two and 1 the count. Seven home runs today combined in the 2 games so far for Mississippi College. LaFosse has 1 of them. Ball 3 to the right-hander, 3 and 1 the count. Mississippi College ranked number 19 in the country, 27 wins on the season so far. We've still got the rest of this weekend and 3 more conference weekends following this one. Both of these teams eyeballing conference tournament play in Oxford, Alabama, coming up in early May. As LaFosse walks, so the first two have reached base here against Abel here in the 5th inning.
13, Shelby Samples.
Shelby Samples, the right fielder, will bat. She actually has no plate appearances officially here in this ball game. She's walked both times. She's come to the plate, scored both times. She's got a stolen base as well. Bats from the left side here. Nobody out, 2 runners aboard. Square into bunt, gets it down. It's going to go foul as Grace White will let it roll foul. And she quickly outran that ball down the line, so really if Grace feels that, she has no play on that. So a good gamble on hoping that ball would roll foul, and it did. So strike 1 to the lefty. Union needs it out right here. 2-0, nobody out here in the 5th, already down by 5 runs. Swinging here right to the shortstop. They'll go to third for the force out. That'll be all they get. That'll be a fielder's choice to the shortstop for Samples. LaFosse will run over to second base, and Moore will be out on the play at third. 5-6. So Union gets the out they needed right there. Still 2 on, but now 1 out. Double play is in order. Cameron Eaton is at the plate. Cameron Eaton, what has she done today? Oh, nothing. Just 2 for 2 with 2 bombs. A 2-run homer to left field in the 2nd inning. A 2-run homer to center field in the 4th inning. She now leads the team with 12 home runs on the season, with her 2 in this ball game today. She was 2 for 2 with a 2-run homer in game 1 today. So she has 3 home runs total on the day, 2 in this game. Make that 13 for the team lead. This one is right back to the pitcher. They'll go to third again, try across the diamond, not in time. So they get the lead runner again on the fielder's choice as Eaton keeps it in the park, right back to the pitcher, but there'll be a fielder's choice. Samples will go to second. Foss will be out at third, 1-5. So now there are 2 outs. Runners still stand at first and second. And the 9-hole hitter, J.C. Deal, will be the batter. J.C. 0 for 2 on the day, on the game, a strikeout and a pop-up to the third baseman. She had 1 hit in the earlier game with this doubleheader, 1 for 2 this earlier game with a run scored. First pitch is a ball. She's ahead in the count, 0-1. J.C. Deal from Gardendale, Alabama. Pops this one up. Center fielder. Almost in her track. Steps in a little bit. Makes the catch. Jennings puts that one away. That'll be the end of the inning. Nobody scores. 2 runners stranded. Union going to the bottom of the 5th, trailing 6-1.
Mention BallGame Blitz Sports Network and receive a free gift.
Morgan Jennings, the 9-hole hitter for the Lady Bulldogs, will lead off here in the bottom of the 5th. Her team down by 5.
Number 1, Morgan Jennings.
Jennings got a hit her first time up, a single to lead off the 3rd inning. She stole a base and came around to score Union's only run of the ball game. She'll try to spark plug something here in the 5th inning to get Union back in this, down by 5 in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch she sees is the ball, 1-0 the count. Jennings from Senatobia, Mississippi, went to Magnolia Heights High School. Line drive, fair ball, they say. It's going to be shot down the left field line. She'll get in standing up for a double. That ball might have deflected off the third baseman's glove as it was rifled down the left field line for a double for Jennings. She's 2 for 2 on the day. And it brings up the leadoff hitter, Macy Neal for the Lady Bulldogs, a shortstop. She is a top hitter for the Lady Bulldogs, a .455 batting average, 61 hits, 11 doubles, 4 triples, 10 homers, 38 RBI. She leads Union in all offensive categories. Slugging percentage over 800. Ball 1 to the left-handed hitting shortstop. Pitch is outside, 2-0. Laid off of that one, off-speed pitch, kind of floated out there and looked like she wanted to go after it, but she didn't. 2-0 the count. Runner on second, rather. Good speed out there, so something in the outfield probably scores another run for Union. That pitch called a strike, 2-1 the count. Jennings stole her 15th base of the year and 15 tries earlier in this ball game. That leads Union in that stat category. Macy Neal slice this one out to left center field, and it's going to fall in. Kind of no man's land out there between the shortstop and the left fielder and center fielder, and it fell in softly right between all of them. So a base hit for Macy Neal. She'll advance to second on the throw as they try to throw to third and get the runner. So that'll be a base hit there, and Jennings does advance over to third base. So 2 runners aboard. Nobody out here, and Idalia Alarcon the batter. Idalia 0 for 2 with a fly out to center field and a fly out to left field. That fly out to center field sent the center fielder all the way back to the fence, and she crashed up against the fence, and she made that catch. Union could use a big fly right here, take a big chunk out of this deficit. 6-1 they trail here in the bottom of the 5th. Squeeze play, it's going to be a good one. Union will get the run. Idalia Alarcon is out at first base. So that'll go down as a sacrifice for Alarcon, and she does get the RBI. Jennings comes in to score easily on the bunt. They're going to argue that play at first. They're going to appeal. And they say she is out. I think they were checking to see if she was on the bag or not. So Union gets the second run of the game. Jennings scores. She scored both Union's runs in this ball game. Neal goes over to third on the play. Sacrifice successful by Alarcon. Brings up Grace White, the first baseman. 0 for 2 on the day, a ground out. Reached on a fielder's choice, but was stranded in the third. Slaps this one to shortstop. The runner will come home. She will score. The ground out will be successful. So an RBI ground out for Grace White. 2 outs in the inning, but the bases are now clean as Macy Neal comes in to score. The third run of the game, second run of the inning for Union. So Grace White gets the RBI on that ground out. Brings up Fallon Groves. 2 outs now, base is empty, but Union has scored twice. It's a 6-3 deficit for the Lady Bulldogs. Fallon 1 for 2 on this game, a ground out and a base hit. Base hit back to the pitcher her last time up, a hard hit ball that caromed off the leg of the pitcher. Fallon Groves able to beat it out. Takes strike 1. She had 2 hits in each of the first 2 games of this series, so 5 hits total this weekend for Fallon Groves already. She can start a 2-out rally here in the 5th. Called strike number 2, 0-2 the count to Fallon Groves. 6 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for Mississippi College. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for Union. So Union has out-hit Mississippi College. MC, 3 of their 4 hits, home runs, a couple of 2-run homers. And Fallon sends that one out to center field. It's going to fall in safely right in front of the center fielder. It's going to get past her, but Fallon will not advance a base. So a base hit to center field for Fallon Groves, and she's got 2 hits in this game. She's now had 2 hits in all 3 games of this series. Union's cleanup hitter seeing the ball really well right now. If Union can get that 2-out rally going and chip a little bit more off of this deficit. It was 6-1, now it's 6-3. Union down by 3 in the bottom of the 5th. Game number 3 of this series, the rubber game of this series. Union won the first one, MC won the second one. As I mentioned, both of these teams in good position right now. Marler sends this one to deep center field. The center fielder back up against the wall, and she makes the catch. That's twice today Union sent one to the center field wall, but it was caught. That'll end the inning. Union does score twice at 6-3. Union trails by 3 going to the top of the 6th inning.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports, including Union University, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Laughlin will lead off the top of the 6th inning. First pitch swinging, and she's going to get a single, her first hit of the game. Now been on base 3 times. And base hit to center field, right back up the middle. She's walked twice, scored a run, grounded out, now singled. She had 2 hits in the first game today.
Batting now, number 9,
Brooke Fagan, the batter. 0 for 1 officially. A sacrifice bunt, a walk, and a fly out for the second baseman. Pitch is high, ball 1. Union got 2 runs in the bottom of the 5th. A chip away, now down 6-3. Popped up foul. It's going to go over the dugout on the first base side. One ball and 1 strike. Now called strike number 2. Runner fake to go at first. Laughlin took a couple of steps and came back. 6-3, Mississippi College leading, going for the doubleheader sweep and trying to take 2 out of 3 in this series. Union won the first game, but the rest of today has been pretty much all Mississippi College. 7 home runs in the day, 4 home runs in game 1, 3 already here in game 2. Runner goes, throw down. The runner's going to be safe for the stolen base. Hard hit line drive to center field, or left field rather. It's going to be a base hit. They're going to send the runner. Throw comes, it's cut off, and she's going to be safe. Had that throw come all the way in, it would have been offline, so they had to cut it, and that allowed the runner that extra step. So a base hit by Fagan, RBI single to left field. Scores Laughlin from second. So one of those runs, every time Union scores, Mississippi College has been able to answer. Union got 1 run in the bottom of the 3rd. Mississippi College scored twice in the 4th. Union got 2 runs in the bottom of the 5th. And now Mississippi College, their first 2 batters, they've already scored a run here in the 6th. Nobody out, runner on first. And the batter is the very dangerous McCall Lee. 2 home runs in the first game of the doubleheader today. Here in the second game, she's 0 for 2. Ground out, reached on a fielder's choice, and walked. And as we mentioned earlier, she had the only hit in Union's win last night, 4-0. Vaughn, complete game. Vaughn started this one, has been relieved by Abel. Abel was a starter in game 1 today. She didn't last very long. That pop up there to the shortstop. And McCall Lee has been retired for the second time in this game. She's now 0 for 2. Be the first out of the inning. And the batter will be Jenna Ergel. Ergel 0 for 2. A pop up, a walk, and a strikeout. Strikeout looking her last time up in the 4th. Takes ball 1. Squares to bunt, pulls back for ball number 1. Make that ball number 2. Mississippi College, 3rd in the Gulf South Conference with their 58 home runs now. Valdosta has hit 94 bombs. West Alabama 65. Union is 5th in the conference with their 36. Doesn't seem like much, but top half of the conference, Union. But Mississippi College and West Al and Valdosta are just crushing the baseball or the softball this year over the fence. 2 of the top 5 home run hitting teams here, and Mississippi College has flexed their muscle. They've added 7 home runs today so far to their total. Ergel will walk. Second time she's walked today. 2 runners aboard with 1 out. Coach Sterner will come out, have a chat with the Union pitcher and all the infielders. Now all the base runners and batters from Mississippi College will gather with their head coach over in the third base box. Everybody's talking to everybody except the outfielders and the umpires. 7-3, Mississippi College leading this one. Top of the 6th inning. 7 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for Mississippi College. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for Union. Mississippi College got a run in the 1st, 3 in the 2nd, did not score in the 3rd, scored 2 more in the 4th, nothing in the 5th, and 1 so far here in the 6th. 2 runners aboard with 1 out. Union got a run in the 3rd, and then 2 more in the 5th. Jordan Moore will be the batter now. 1 out, 2 runners aboard for Mississippi College. Jordan Moore, a solo home run back in game 1. In this ball game, she's 1 for 3, a strikeout, a fly out, and a base hit. Back in the 5th inning, her last at bat. Another base hit here, and now a single to left. They'll send the runner. Throw comes all the way home. It's going to be close, but she's safe. So Jordan Moore, an RBI single to left field. Her 2nd hit of the ball game. Had a pinch runner. Did y'all get that pinch runner? Had a pinch runner for Ergel. She moves to 3rd as Fagan comes in to score. The batter goes to 2nd on that batted ball. Number 5, the pinch runner, Rigney, pinch ran for Ergel, will miss that. Foul ball there makes it 0-2 to the batter, Jordan LaFosse. A home run, a solo shot back in the 2nd inning, a line out in the 3rd, and a walk. 1 for 2 on the day, on the game rather. Now ball in the dirt, 1-2 the count. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to LaFosse. That line drive to center field. That ball went right by the pitcher's head. I don't think it probably got 10 feet off the ground. And it was caught by the center fielder. You talk about a laser shot. There was a foul ball out of play down the left field line. Still 1-2 the count to LaFosse. So she's hit the ball hard twice today and also walked. Scored on that solo home run, obviously. 2 runners aboard with 1 out here in the 6th. 2 runs already in. It's 8-3. Another base hit there. Another hit to left field. 1 run scores. LaFosse, her second RBI of the game. She'll get the second on that throw back into the infield as Union trying to keep those runners. That runner at third base, Jordan Moore, moves over to third. LaFosse is now at second. Shelby Samples, the right fielder, will be the batter. 9-3 is the score. Still just 1 out, 2 runners aboard. Samples is up. Make that 0 for 1 on the day. 2 walks, 2 runs scored, a stolen base, and then her last time up, she popped up to the shortstop. Or actually make that a fielder's choice to the shortstop. Stared right at it and said the wrong thing. Ball 1 to the left-handed hitting right fielder Samples. Ball 2 outside. Right now it's a 6-run advantage. Those 2 runs out there on the base pads for Mississippi College. If they score, it'll be a 8-run advantage, and Union will be down to having to score in the bottom of the frame. So Union needs to keep those 2 runners from scoring. That ball hit out to second base. It's going to get through, and they both will score. Ball hit in the hole over there. Calling that an error over there. Samples reaches on the E4. 2-run score, so that will be 2 RBIs on the play. First run will be earned. Right now, the second run is unearned. We'll see how the inning plays out. Union's going to change pitchers again. Going to have Emily Claire Felder will come in.
New pitcher for the Bulldogs, number 5, Emily Claire Felder.
Felder came in to pitch in relief in game number 2 of this series, first game today, and did not fare well. Lasted just a third of an inning. She'll come in trying to slow down this MC offense that has been on fire today. Union able to keep them in check last night. A 1-hit shutout by Riley Vaughn, but it's been a totally different story today. 11-1 in the first game, and it's 11-3 here in game number 2 of this doubleheader. Still just 1 out here in the inning. Cameron Eaton. Eaton, 2 home runs in this ball game, a home run in the first game of the day. 3 home runs on the day. She's 2 for 3 in this ball game with the 2 home runs and the fielder's choice. Both home runs were the 2 RBI, 2-run homers, 1 to left field, 1 to center field. Swing and a miss there. It counts 1-1. Union had chipped away and made it 6-3, thinking they were maybe back in it a little bit, but 5 runs so far here in the top of the 6th has blown this one open, and Eaton has just gone yard for the 3rd time in this ball game and 4th time of the day. A no-doubter to left field. Another 2-run homer. She has 3 2-run homers in this game and 4 2-run homers on the day. She now has 14 home runs Now 7 runs have come across the plate. It is now 13-3. The Samples run will be unearned. Eaton's run is earned. Still just 1 out here in the inning. And here goes the plethora of pinch hitters now. Pinch hitting for Deal will be, okay, this is still Eaton batting. They called interference on somebody apparently. The runner is out, so that does not count as a home run. It is a 2-1 count on the batter. It is an 11-3 ball game still with 2 outs. So something was called, interference or something on the base runner. The base runner was called out or something. We'll have to figure that out. But there are 2 outs in the inning, Matilda. There's 2 outs in the inning and the score is 11-3. And Eaton, instead of a 2-run homer, she will walk. And we'll have to find out exactly what they called on that play. Now a pinch hitter will come in. 10 will pinch hit. Townsend. Sorry, having to get some stuff straightened out up here with that call. We had to change a lot of the computer stuff, so we're getting that squared away. Pinch hitting is Townsend. Foul ball there at the plate makes it 1-2. We're going down, sending people down, trying to figure out what they called on that play. Interference on the runner, Samples, somewhere. She either touched the batter before she touched home plate, and there's a swinging strike. So Townsend will go down swinging, and that'll end the inning. Number 2, J.C. Deal will re-enter that ball in left field. 11-3 is your score. Union coming to bat in the bottom of the 6th, needing to score, or the ball game's over.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Hey, welcome back to Fessmeyer Field. Here we got explanation. They called the runner for leaving early on that home run, so it took the home run away from Eaton. It would have been a monster. It's already been a monster day for Eaton. 3 home runs already, 2 in this game, but that took away another 2-run homer for Eaton. They called Samples out for leaving early. So Union dodged that bullet, but still down 11-3. It's an 8-run deficit. They've got to score at least 1 here in this inning or the ball game is over. It's 11-3 Mississippi College, bottom of the 6th. Mackenzie DeVede is the batter for Union. 2-1 count. She hammers it foul down the left field line. Count is 2-2. Now, apologies for missing that as we so excited about the home run in the day that Eaton was having. Kept watching that. We didn't see the umpire's call that the runner left early. So very unfortunate for Eaton. That ball back up the middle off the ankle of the pitcher, and we hope she's okay. As Cameron Bailey took that one right off. It looks like the calf or the ankle or the something there. The coach will come out and check with her, the assistant coach from Mississippi College. She's walking around, seems to be fine. A lot of the players are smiling, and so she seems to be good, which is good. You never want that to hurt anybody. And I said Cameron. That is not Cameron. That's Avery Burnett. Cameron was the Game 1 starter. Avery Barnett took that one off the leg. It's going to be a base hit for Mackenzie DeVede. A base hit off the pitcher's leg there. So they come in and check on her. Umpires will come out, make sure everybody's good. They'll probably give her a toss or two to make sure she can pivot and land and everything that pitchers need to do with their feet. Looks like she'll stay in, so we're glad to see her. Avery Barnett, okay, that ball was pretty well struck off the bat of Mackenzie DeVede. So they'll give her a warm-up toss, make sure she can continue. Looks like she will be able to. Pitch looks good. She says, okay, thumbs up. Now the batter for Union will be Haley Sykes. Union needs to play to run or this game's over here in the 6th. They're down 11-3. 11 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors for Mississippi College. 3 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for Union. And wishing everybody a happy Easter weekend. Easter being tomorrow. Hope you can find your way to church. Excited about the opportunity there. What an important weekend as we remember all the things that took place. Pitch to the plate. Another ball. Squibber back up the middle. It's going to be tried to backhand it by the shortstop. That's probably going to be a hit. It's going to be an error given to the shortstop. The ball was hit to the shortstop. She tried to backhand it. Not able to scoop it up. Haley Sipes will get down to first on that play. Union's going to pinch hit here. Pinch hit for Briley Carneal. It'll be Zoe Neal
Now batting pinch hitter number 12, Zoe Neal.
So Neal will pinch hit here with 2 runners aboard, nobody out, a base hit and an error. So Neal has home run power. She's got 6 bombs on the year, 3 doubles, 2 triples, 16 RBI. Nobody out, runners on first and second. Pitch is a ball, 1-0. Ball gets in there on the inside corner, called a strike, 1-0. So you don't see that very often, a home run taken off the board. Runner left early on the Mississippi College side. Unfortunate for Eaton. She was putting together a pretty remarkable box score here. She's already got 3 home runs on the day, 2 in this game, and she had another one, but it was taken off the board. Now a pinch runner put in for Union.
Pinch runner at second base, number 7, Brooke Puckett.
She'll run for Mackenzie David. That's Puckett. She was a starting left fielder in the first 2 games of this series. A little bit more speed out there. Great speed on the base pads now. 11-3, Union down by 8. They need at least 1 in this inning to extend this ball game to the 7th. Nobody out. Zoe Neal, the batter. Ball and 2 strikes the count. Popped up foul out of play. Stays 1-2. Another foul ball. So Neal battling up there with 2 strikes. 4 runs in this inning, 5 runs in the next inning. It's not too much to ask, right? Pitch way high, 2-2. Nobody out. 2 on, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Zoe pops it up to left field. That's where fly balls go to die when you got somebody like J.C. Deal out there. So 1 out, runners stay at first and second. Brings up Morgan Jennings, the center fielder. She's 2 for 2 on the day. A base hit, stolen base, and a run scored in the 3rd. A double, run scored in the 5th. She scored 2 of Union's 3 runs. There's another hit, 3 hits on the day for Morgan Jennings, and what a day she has put together. All 3 of her hits have gone to left field, 2 singles and a double. Now the bases are loaded for the Lady Bulldogs. 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 6th, Macy Neal, the Union's leadoff hitter and leading hitter, is at the plate with the bases loaded, nowhere to put her.
Batting now, number 2, Macy Neal.
Ball 1 the count to Macy Neal. Outside 2-0. Nowhere to put her. She's hitting .455 on the season. 11 doubles, 4 triples, 10 home runs, 38 RBI. She bats for Union on the left side. From the left side, rather. Bases loaded, no one out here in the bottom of the 6th. Back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. That'll score a run. Second run coming around third. Sipes will score. Jennings to third. Neal will go to second on the throw. So a bases loaded single, 2 RBIs for Macy Neal. Well, 2 runs scored, so the game will be extended to the 7th inning. You said Jennings moves over to third, Neal to second on that throw home. Now the batter will be Adelia Alarcon. 0 for 2 on the day, a fly out, 2 flyouts rather, and a sacrifice that was an RBI as it was a squeeze play executed to perfection. She was thrown out, but she got the RBI. Union's second run of the ball game back in the 5th inning. Adelia. Takes one high. It's 11-5. A lot of runs here in this second game. 9 hits apiece now for both teams. 3 errors for Mississippi College, 2 errors for Union. Alarcon sends one high and deep to left field. It's going to be out of play. Left fielder giving chase. She's caught everything else out that way. You don't put it past her. But that one went over into the Union bullpen, so it's about the only place she can hit it out there where she's not going to catch it. J.C. Deal has been outstanding in left field in this series for Mississippi College. Ball and a strike to count. That was a towering fly ball. Not home run distance, but, man, it was high. Alarcon sends this one just as high out to right field. It'll back up the right fielder up against the fence, about 5 feet from the fence. That'll be enough to score a run. Alarcon gets a sacrifice fly to right field. RBI. Runners move up a base. That means Jennings comes in to score the 3rd run of the inning for Union. Macy Neal will go to third. It'll be 2 outs now. And the batter will be Grace White, the first baseman. 0 for 3 on the day with 3 ground outs. A ground out to the shortstop back in the 5th did drive in a run, so she has an RBI on the day. Has a chance for one more right here with a runner on third with 2 outs. First pitch is just outside, ball 1. You got to like the fight in the Lady Bulldogs. Rough top half of the 6th. This MC scored 5 runs, made it an 8-run advantage. And that was following Union scoring a couple to get it to within 3. Lady Bulldogs have battled back, and that ball's going to fall in as a hit. As Grace White hit the ball into left field, and the shortstop went out, shallow left field. Left fielder coming in. Shortstop lays out for it. Looked like she was going to make the catch, but she collided with the left fielder, and the ball came loose. That'll go down as a base hit for Grace White. Actually, a double for Grace White. That'll go down as a double to left field. She'll get an RBI as Union scores its 4th run of the inning. Macy Neal comes in to score. Almost a great play by the shortstop, and she probably would have made it had the left fielder not slid in underneath her and kind of took her legs out. She was trying to avoid contact, so she slides in but still makes enough contact to mess up the shortstop as she drops the ball, trying to make that diving catch. It would have been a tough play for either one of them either way. As they came together, made just enough contact to mess up the catch. Fallon Groves up. She's got 2 hits on the day. She'll ground out here in the inning, though. So Fallon Groves has a 2 for 4 day, but she also has 2 ground outs to the second baseman. But Union tacks on 4 runs after MC scored 5 in the top half. So it is 11-7. Union down by 4. They have a swinging chance if they can stop them right here. Going to the top of the 7th inning, MC leads 11-7.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports, including Union University, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Top of the seventh we go. The first batter will be the leadoff hitter, Alexis Laughlin. So 1 for 2 on the day, 2 walks, 2 runs scored, a base hit, and a ground out. She bats here with the ball and a strike count. Union trying to do something right now that they haven't been able to do all game, and that's hold MC scoreless after Union has scored in the bottom half of the previous inning. Union scored 1 in the third, gave up 2 in the fourth. Union scored 2 in the fifth, gave up 5 in the sixth. Union scored 4 in the bottom of the sixth to cut the deficit to just 4 runs, 11-7. Now Union needs a quick inning and get their offense have a chance in the bottom half of the seventh inning. Emily Claire Felder on for her second inning of relief. She also tossed in relief in the first game today. Top of the order will be up for Mississippi College. It's ball 3, 3-2 now the count to Laughlin. Swing and a miss. He chased ball 4. Nice strikeout there by Emily Claire Felder and a huge out, the leadoff out. For just the second time today, the leadoff batter has been retired by Union pitcher. Vaughn struck out Moore to lead off the second, and now a strikeout to Laughlin by Felder to lead off the seventh. That's the only 2 times today that MC has not gotten the leadoff batter aboard. Brooke Fagan, the batter. 1 for 2 on the day, a sacrifice bunt, a walk, a fly out, and an RBI single and a run scored. That RBI single to left field, scoring a run came in the 6th inning for Fagan. Now 2 balls and no strikes. $11 runs, 9 hits, 3 errors for Mississippi College. 7 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors for Union. Ball 3. 3-0 the count to Fagan. The dangerous McCall Lee on deck. Ball 4 straight out of the zone, and Fagan walks for the second time this game. That brings up McCall Lee. 2 home runs in the first game today. Second game, she's been quiet, which is a little bit scary. 0 for 3 in this ballgame, a ground out, reached on a fielder's choice, reached on a walk, and then popped up to the pitcher. Pops this one up again on the infield. Who's going to call for it? Shortstop calls for it right on the edge of the dirt, right behind second base. And McCall Lee pops out for the second straight time. Big out number 2. Now the cleanup hitter, Jenna Ergel, will be the batter. She's 0 for 2 in this ball game. A pop-up, a walk, a strikeout, and then a walk and a run scored her last time up back in the 6th inning. She bats from the right side, 2 outs and a runner aboard. Pitch inside, ball 1. Very, very important Union put up a goose egg right here. Give their offense a chance in the bottom, down by 4. Won't be easy. They were down by 8 just moments ago. Scored 4 in the 6th. In fact, they've put up 6 runs in the last 2 innings. Union's offense finding ways here lately, so give them a chance. 4 runs not out of the question. Swinging a foul tip there at the plate. It's 2-1 the count. Again, you got to like the fight in the Lady Bulldogs. That ball grounded. Oh, my word, what a catch by the second baseman, Briley Carneal. Alarcon fielded that ground ball. Instead of going to first, she tried to go to second for the easy out there, but it was hit so hard to the third baseman, she threw it way before the second baseman, Briley Carneal, got there. And Briley, again, for the second time today, had to sky in the air and reach a high throw and come down on the bag. Very acrobatic play by Briley Carneal, and Union does just what they need to do. They get enough. They can put up a goose egg against Mississippi College in the top of the 7th inning. Union down by 4. Going to the bottom of the 7th when we come back.
Are you looking to build a career? Build a career with West Tennessee's own H&M Company. H&M is a leading coast-to-coast industrial design and construction firm for Fortune 500 companies. Founded in Milan in 1957 and headquartered in Jackson, H&M is actively hiring in all areas of construction and engineering. Visit us at hmcompany.com to start building your career today.
Bottom of the 7th inning we go. First pitch swinging is Marlar, and the ground ball to the shortstop. 1 pitch, 1 out. Union down by 4, needs base runners. Marlar hit it hard, but right at the shortstop. That ball hard enough to be a good single if it hit a gap, but hit right at her. Brings up Mackenzie David. 11-7, the lead for Mississippi College. They're going for the doubleheader sweep, and they're trying to take 2 out of 3 in this series. Union won game 1. Mississippi College won the game 2 of the series, our first game today. And now looking to close out here is Avery Barnett. First pitch swinging is David, and she hammers it to left field up on the hill where the fans are sitting out there in their chairs. There's a little grassy area. And then there's a hill behind the fence, and it went up on the hill. A no-doubter from Mackenzie David. Union gets 1 of those runs right there. For Mackenzie David, her 6th home run of the year, RBI number 19. It's her 2nd hit of the ball game. She's got a hit in each of her last 2 at-bats. It's now 11-8. Haley Sipes, the batter, 0 for 3, but she reached on an error, scored a run, her last at bat. First pitch swinging is Sipes. Boy, Union has come up there aggressive. All 3 hitters so far have swung at the first pitch. A ground out, a home run, and a foul ball. Gotta love the fight in the softball team this year under first-year head coach Sydney Sterner. Started the year very tough, played 4 ranked teams their first 5 games of the year. Started off 0-5, and look what they've done since then. Since that 0-5 start, 22-10, the Lady Bulldogs, since that opening weekend start. They've battled back all year. One more time. Ground ball out to the pitcher. They'll be scooped up by Barnett, and there's 2 outs in the inning. It goes 1-3, 2 outs as Sipes is retired. Briley Carneal will be the batter, the second baseman. 0 for 3 on the day, 2 ground outs and a fly out. Her fly out was a sac fly. Got her an RBI.
Batting now number 9, Briley Carneal.
The last hope for the Lady Bulldogs. They've scored in each of the last 3 innings, but down by 3. It's been a slugfest here in game number 3 of this series. It's the first home run of the weekend for Union. That home run by David. There's been 7 home runs hit today by Mississippi College. 2 by McCall. 2 by Eaton. Eaton had 1 taken off the board because a runner left early. So she would have had 4 home runs today herself, but instead she has to settle for just 3. All 3 of them the 2 home run variety. LaFosse has a home run. Moore has a home run. McCall has a couple. Swing and a miss. Count goes 1-2 to Briley Carneal. Union down to their last strike, a ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning, down by 3. Nobody on base. David's solo home run, the only run so far in this inning. Carneal trying to keep it going. Batting from the left side, deep in the box. Pitch to the plate, shot down the left field line, but foul. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Carneal the batter, Barnett the pitch. Shot down the left field line again, but just foul. This one was a lot closer. Carneal again in that left field line. This one foul as well. Almost like she's trying to lay that one right over the third baseman's head. It's a good idea. Anything to get on base. She's got great speed. Morgan Jennings on deck, also great speed. Hey, you get the 2 runners on base and you bring up your best hitter in Macy Neal with a chance to tie the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Briley Carneal starts right here. Another foul ball down the left side. Nice battle here forming between Burnett, the pitcher from Mississippi College, and Carneal, the left-handed hitting second baseman for the Lady Bulldogs. Morgan Jennings 3 for 3 with 3 runs scored is on deck. Briley get on base right here. A ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Down by 3. 1 run already in so far for the Lady Bulldogs. Another foul ball down the left field line. Not going away. Briley Carneal battling up there. Righty-lefty matchup. Pitcher and hitter. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Carneal back in the box. Barnett in the circle getting her sign. Pitch to the plate. Called strike 3, and Briley goes down. She checked her swing, but they called a strike anyway, and that'll be the ball game. 11-8 is your final. Mississippi College takes 2 out of 3. They sweep the doubleheader today. Union won the opening game of the series last night. Barnett will get the win. She moves her record on the year to 7-4. She pitched a complete game, 7 innings, 95 pitches, 11 hits, 8 runs, 5 earned, no walks, 1 strikeout. 3 pitchers pitched for Union. Vaughn will take the loss. She's now 11-6 on the year. She tossed 4 innings 86 pitches, 3 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 7 walks, 3 strikeouts. Abel pitched an inning and a third in relief, and Emma Claire Felder pitched an inning and 2/3, allowing no runs, had 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. Looking at the offense, home runs in the game by LaFosse and Eaton. Eaton had 2 in this ball game for Mississippi College. Looking at Union's side, a home run by Mackenzie David, double by Grace White and Morgan Jennings. 3 hits in the game by Macy Neal. She was 3 for 4 with 3 RBI. Alarcon had 2 RBI in the game. Groves, 2 hits in the game. Grace White with 2 RBI and a hit. Mackenzie David finished with 2 hits. Morgan Jennings 3 for 3 with 3 hits, 3 runs scored. Also had a stolen base. So Mississippi College takes 2 out of 3 in this series, ranked number 19 in the country. Union wins the first game 4-0. Mississippi College wins the first game today in the doubleheader, game 2 of the series, 11-1, and then wins the final game of the series in a high-scoring affair for both teams, 11-8. Union out-hit Mississippi College here in game 3, 11-9, but came up short on the run column. Thank you for listening. Union on the road this next week. We'll go to Lee University. The next home game for Union will be against Lane College here a week from Tuesday, April 18th, here at 6 o'clock, a single game. Check uuathletics.com for more information. Thank you for listening.